Hey guys, let's talk about last night's episode of Parenthood. And, it's this season for me has really been all about Julia and Joel. And it's heartbreaking to watch them going through this separation. And I thought it was very interesting that when they went to see, I guess, like the psychologist or a therapist, the question was, is this a trial separation with a chance of reconciliation, or is this just a trial separation with no hopes? And of course, Julie was like, yeah, this is a trial separation with hopes of a reconciliation. And Joel did not have the answer that she wanted to hear. He was like, I don't know. And I feel like Joel is not even trying to save this marriage. He is just done. And I don't know that it like why he's gotten to that point. Like I understand the betrayal, I really do, and I know it's an emotional connection that she had with this guy, but they're not even trying. I mean, he has just given up. He is just done with it, and they just went through this whole process in last season and the season and a half of trying to adopt a boy, and they finally got him, and then they went through all those trials and tribulations. So for now, for him now to just be willing to walk away from her. I mean, I didn't really get signs that he wasn't in love with Julia anymore. So I'm surprised that it's taken this like harsh turn. But it'll be interesting to see what they do nonetheless. The other storyline that was oh, and I just want to say that scene when they told the kids, oh my God, heartbreaking. Victor just devastated, and Sydney just, and I thought it was really cute when they went back into their room and she's like, I don't really feel well. And he's like, I don't feel well either. And it's just like, it's nice to see that the two of them have bonded as siblings and that they're pretty much going to do like as a tag team, whatever they can do to get to see their dad again, just heartbreaking to see that. The other storyline that I enjoyed in this episode, of course, was with Hank and him dealing with, the stuff, all that stuff that he's been going through, just trying to sort out his Asperger's stuff, but then now working with Sarah on this project, and for it to like not be going in the direction that he wanted, I thought was very interesting. And I thought, the fact that Max was the one who, because Max is very blunt and he's very he's very honest. So when he's having that conversation with him that, it wasn't his project that won. He's not, he lost the job interview. So the fact that, it's not going his way, he shouldn't be upset because it's not his concept that they wanted. I thought it was very funny that in Max, the way Max delivered it was the truth, and that's basically what Sarah had been trying to say to him. But the fact that it took Max saying it to really sink in was what I thought was great, because obviously there's this connection between Hank and Max, and it's interesting just the way that the show is playing it out. So I enjoyed that. And then we got some stuff with Zeke and of course Melly, and he's like he said, he's really truthful in this statement that he said to Melly, which is, I feel like you're back, but you're not really all the way back. And, he's having some issues still with the fact that, wants to live her own life. He's been doing all the stuff that he's wanted to do for years, and nobody ever really looks at him and says, geez, why do you want to spend all that time working on a car? Or why do you want to spend all that time in the yard? Or why do you want, but when she wants to spend all of her time painting and talking about Italy, and it's like, oh, how come you want to do this all the day, all day, every day? And it's like said that he feels like he kept her away from some of her dreams, and she kind of just put his mind at ease, and I think that I'm hoping that this is going to be the bridge that brings them closer together, and not just continue to have them having two separate conversations all the time. So it'll be interesting. And then of course we had Adam and Christina talking about building their own school and finding a way that they can have Max be Max and be in a school that will appreciate Max for who he is. Because he's really smart. Max isn't dumb. He just is, his attention to detail is so great that he can't handle being in a normal class. So I think it's going to be very interesting what they do with this and how they go forwards. Obviously, I'm sure that the school will be built and it'll be like an alternative school. It'll be a school for kids who, have these behavioral issues, but they're not just, out of control kids. They're kids who I mean, the girl was like reading like quantum physics or something like that. It's like, you know, you have to have a place for all these children. So I think it's really interesting and great storyline that they're going down with this one. Okay, guys, so, another good episode of Parenthood. It's nothing earth shattering, but week to week, they're just always touching on some really great issues. So that has been my review of Parenthood this week, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.